Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS-FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS-FANS. Let's get to the news when it comes to the Cleveland Browns. Fans are no strangers to excitement, anticipation, and a whole lot of hope. The Browns, a team with a rich history that's been through its ups and downs, are once again at a pivotal moment. If you've been following the NFL over the past few seasons, you know that Cleveland has been building something special. The roster, the coaching staff, and the management have all been working tirelessly to bring back the glory days and establish the Browns as serious contenders in the AFC. But what's been making headlines lately? Well, it's not just about the usual off-season chatter. There have been some major developments recently that could redefine the division, and quite possibly, the entire league. To understand the stakes here, we need to look at what's been happening not only with Cleveland, but also across the AFC North. You see, the division has always been fiercely competitive, with teams like the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, and Pittsburgh Steelers fighting tooth and nail for supremacy. And this season, things seem to be shifting dramatically. The Browns, under new leadership and with a roster that's been carefully curated, are positioning themselves to make a serious run. And it's not just talk. The moves made recently point to a very strategic approach aimed at contending for that elusive Super Bowl title. Recently, there's been a lot of buzz about some key trades, free agent signings, and draft decisions that have caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. For example, Cleveland has been aggressive in bolstering its offensive line, bringing in veteran players who can provide both stability and leadership. The addition of some promising young talent in the draft has also sparked excitement. But perhaps the most talked about development is the potential trade involving a high-profile player that could reshape the Browns' offensive or defensive core. The whispers suggest a blockbuster deal that would give Cleveland a significant edge, possibly even shifting the balance of power in the AFC North. Now, let's talk about the quarterback position, which is always a hot topic in Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, who joined the Browns last season, is viewed as a franchise quarterback capable of elevating the team to new heights. After a somewhat turbulent start, Watson has been working intensely to regain his form and chemistry with his receivers. His performance in the recent games has shown flashes of brilliance, and fans are eager to see him fully blossom in the upcoming season. The coaching staff has emphasized a tailored game plan to maximize Watson's strengths, and the supporting cast has been improving as well. If Watson can stay healthy and continue his upward trajectory, the Browns could have one of the most potent offenses in the league. But it's not just about the offense. Cleveland's defense has also been a major focus. The Browns have invested heavily in their defensive line, bringing in players known for their pass-rushing ability. The addition of a couple of seasoned veterans in the secondary has given fans hope that Cleveland's defense will be more disciplined and aggressive. The team's defensive coordinator has been working on schemes to pressure opposing quarterbacks and create turnovers, which were crucial issues in past seasons. The defense's performance could very well determine whether Cleveland can compete at the highest level and secure a playoff spot. Of course, the expectations are sky high. Cleveland Browns fans have been through so much heartbreak, disappointment, but also moments of glory. The team's history is filled with legendary players and iconic games, but in recent years, the team has struggled to find consistency. That's why every offseason, every game, every play is so scrutinized. And right now, the vibe among fans is that this could be the year Cleveland finally breaks through and makes a deep playoff run. The recent moves and the overall team philosophy indicate a real commitment to winning, a shift from the rebuilding phase to a championship contending mindset. Let's also not forget about the coaching staff, which has been under the microscope. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has been praised for his strategic acumen and ability to develop young players. His emphasis on a balanced attack, combining a potent running game with an explosive passing game, is something fans are excited to see in action. The offensive coordinator has been working on innovative schemes, and the defense has been tweaking its formations to keep opponents guessing. All these pieces are coming together, and the overall vibe is that Cleveland is on the brink of something special. Now, turning our attention to the bigger picture, the AFC North is set to be one of the most competitive divisions in the league this season. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are all loaded with talent and hungry for success. But Cleveland's recent developments seem to give them an edge, especially if their key players stay healthy and perform as expected. The division title is definitely within reach, and a playoff run is looking more realistic than ever. Fans are dreaming of a postseason where the Browns can finally make a statement, perhaps even beyond the divisional rounds. Looking ahead, the upcoming schedule will be critical. Cleveland faces some tough opponents early in the season, which will be a real test of their readiness. The team will need to start strong, build momentum, and avoid the injury bug that has plagued them in the past. The coaching staff's game plans and the players' execution will be under intense scrutiny. But if they can navigate those early challenges, the sky's the limit. The fan base is buzzing, the players are motivated, and the city of Cleveland is already dreaming big. In terms of individual performances, keep an eye on the rising stars and potential breakout players. Wide receiver Amari Cooper has been a favorite among fans, and his chemistry with Watson continues to improve. Running back Nick Chubb remains one of the most dominant players in the league, and his ability to break off big runs can change the course of any game. The offensive line, now bolstered, is expected to provide better protection, giving Watson the time he needs to make those key throws. On defense, players like Myles Garrett continue to be game changers, and the addition of new pass rushers could make Cleveland's front seven one of the most formidable units in football. And let's not forget about the importance of team chemistry and leadership. Cleveland's locker room has been working hard to build a culture of accountability and resilience. The veterans, including players like Joel Bitonio and Denzel Ward, are setting examples for the younger guys. The team's leadership is crucial, especially in close games where mental toughness can make all the difference. The Browns organization has been emphasizing mental preparation and discipline, knowing that these intangible qualities often separate good teams from great ones. As we get closer to the season, every game, every play, and every decision becomes even more critical. Fans are already marking their calendars, discussing potential playoff matchups, and envisioning that Super Bowl run that's been a long time coming. Cleveland's journey this year is poised to be one of the most exciting chapters in franchise history. The momentum is building, the roster is deep, and the coaching staff is motivated to push this team to its limits. So, what's the real takeaway here? Cleveland Browns fans should be optimistic, but also realistic. There's still work to do, and the NFL is unforgiving. But with the moves they've made, the talent they're assembling, and the hunger that's palpable in the locker room, this team has all the ingredients to make a serious push. The division looks set to be a dogfight, and every game will matter. The Browns are no longer just a team in rebuild mode. They're a team that's ready to contend, and that's something every fan should rally behind. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.